Hey everybody, welcome to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. And what's on the news today? We're going to talk about Ubisoft again. But this time it's Ubisoft Plus has come to Xbox. So you can get, it is on there now. So if you're watching this and you have an Xbox, you've probably already seen it on there. But if not, just so you know, Ubisoft Plus is on there. Basically, it's going to cost $17.99 a month. And you get access to it comes under as the top level multi-access plan is what they call it, which includes access to Ubisoft's catalog on Amazon Luna and on Windows PC through the Ubisoft Connect platform. If you already subscribed to the multi-access level and you want to play Ubisoft games on your Xbox One or Series X, you just need to connect your Xbox Live account to your Ubisoft Plus account. They said also, Ubisoft said that it would support cross-platform progression and game saves for a select number of titles, which they didn't specify. Down on Xbox Wire, there is a complete list of games that you can play with the Ubisoft Plus library, which is a lot of games. There's quite a few in that list. A lot of the Assassin's Creeds, of course, everything up to Valhalla, pretty much. Anno 1800, a lot of the Far Cries, a lot of the Rabbids games, South Park games, The Crew, just pretty much a lot of their catalog. Not everything, but a good portion of of a lot of things. But the I don't know, $18 a month is a lot to play just Ubisoft games. I feel like this will probably, maybe not, but it might get, kind of intermingled with Xbox Live. I assume if it's intermingled with Xbox Live, like they did with EA Play, that might see the increase in price for Xbox Ultimate, potentially. Right. So that would be a good way for them to justify a price increase for it. But, if they do that, maybe they would have another tier like Xbox Live Ultimate plus Ubisoft or something like that, where you can, if you want to pay like a little bit extra as a discount, that you get that. But as of right now, you'll have Xbox Live Ultimate or just Xbox Live Gold or whatever, or Game Pass. And then you can tack on Ubisoft Plus if you feel like it. Shane, what do you think of Ubisoft Plus coming to Xbox?
I don't think about it at all. By the time we finish this story, I'm going to forget about it again. So, Ubisoft has been in such a downward spiral that I don't care. It used to be hell yeah, it's Ubisoft. They got great stuff. And I looked through the list of what they have currently, and I have to say, we either own most of them because they're old, or I wouldn't give a squirt of piss for them. They got some of the good Assassin's Creeds in there. Great. They've got the Far Cry 3 is probably my last favorite Far Cry. The rest were okay. For Honor wasn't bad. Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, Wildlands, whoop-de frickin' do. We don't care about those. Immortals Phoenix Rising, I really enjoyed. So that one, if you haven't played, pay $18, play it, beat it, cancel that crap. That's in my opinion is worth it. And really, I scroll through it. The South Park games are on there, and they're both fantastic, but they're both old. You can pick them both up for probably $8 a pop. I'm just throwing numbers out. And then you have the Watch Dogs series. What a load of crap those games have become. So I don't see anything in there that makes me have to have it. And anything in there worth having, I own already. They don't have a library that to me is worth the $18 in there right now. Now that might change. Obviously, Ubisoft has a really vast library. But I don't see anything in there that makes me go, okay, $18 a month. I play one of those games a month, for $18. That's not a good deal considering you can be done with the good games in less than a year. So I was kind of surprised at 18 though, honestly. I thought they might do a combo deal, be the fries to the Game Pass burger or something, and combine in there, because that's what EA did with EA. What the hell they try to call their garbage? So that would have been the way to do it. That should have been the way they should have done it, but they didn't. So Ubisoft is missing out by doing that. I think they're charging way too much. Maybe $7.99 a month. I would consider it, but even then, I think that's kind of high. That's just an opinion, because some people love those games that much. It's great for you, but I don't think for the most gamers that's a good deal. Maybe it's something they can look at lowering down at some point. I don't know, but if they think that this is a winning number, they're dead wrong. But Ubisoft has not been known for making the right moves the last several years. I mean, they really haven't, and this is just another cash grab that's reaching way too high up. I think it's a mistake. I think it's another decision that's kicking themselves right now, and they are going to regret it later. So, it's just not a competitive. It's just not a competitive deal when you look at any other gaming, even Sony's subscription service beats this one bar none. I mean, just with the game library itself. So I think it's a mistake, and they probably need to rethink it and rectify it. So what about you, Nick? I mean, you subscribe to everything. I mean, you have all the movie channels and cable networks and game stuff. What about you? I mean, you see any value in here?
No, zero value. And the reason why is because even if, let's say, in this Ubisoft Plus, there is something that you want to play, like one of the Assassin's Creeds or one of the Far Cries or something like that, or Immortal Phoenix Rising even. Ubisoft games go on sale all the time, and they're usually super cheap. So if you really wanted one of those games, you're probably going to spend less money just going and buying it, because you'll probably find it for like $5 on the Xbox store or PlayStation store, or in the bargain bin at Walmart or whatever. You're going to find all these games for like next to nothing, because Ubisoft games, much like some other publishers out there, Ubisoft games are like one of the first games to have a heavy discount on their games soon after they release. And when you're looking at like a spring sale or some sort of sale that goes on Xbox or PlayStation or PC or whatever, Ubisoft games are usually always in that list, and they're always super cheap. So, I mean, for me, I own most of these games, and so that right there would take me out of wanting to buy this anyway. And secondly, I mean, Ubisoft games are, they have some good ones here and there, but they're all about the same. So, they, like you said, they used to be good, but now it's just kind of like they just copy paste everything from the last game to the next. And most people, I'm sure, looking at this list of games, I mean, I'm sure most people already own most of these, right? I mean, most of the Assassin's Creeds, the Far Cries, the Rainbow Sixes, I don't know. I mean, by now, people probably own what in this list of games from Ubisoft, what they want. So I don't think there would be anything in here that would entice them to pay $18 a month, because more than likely you can find that game for probably like $15 at the lowest, right? Not at the lowest, but at a low value. You probably find it lower than that. But if you're looking for one of these games and went out there and looked, you'd probably find it for like $15 or something like that. Ubisoft games are always cheap. So That's why I was surprised it wasn't a part of just Xbox Live Ultimate, right? Like EA Play did, right? EA tried to do the same thing, but their EA Play service was opposite. And I think I want to say the reason why they ended up including it into Xbox Live Ultimate is because the service just wasn't selling. People just weren't buying it. EA is another company that most people already own their games, if anything. And secondly, a lot of their games go on sale too, quite often. So people have already picked up what they wanted. So EA says, "Hey, you can play all our games for cheap." And like, I already own like half of them and or all the ones I want. So same thing with this Ubisoft thing. I think it's just not worth it. I'm really surprised they didn't integrate it. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see in a year or so where it becomes a part of the Xbox Live Ultimate service.
Yeah, and as I looked through it, I thought most of these were a year or so old, but no, I think it looks like the vast majority of these have been out for 3 years plus. I mean, Far Cry 6. I mean, I can't say for sure, but it looks to be like the newest game on this list. And that game released, I know it was 2 years, but I don't think there's anything newer than that. Yeah.
Wasn't Valhalla newer than Far Cry 6?
No, pretty sure not. Let's see. Far Cry 6.
Also, while he's looking that up,
October
Ubisoft,
7, 2021 was Far Cry 6.
Okay. Ubisoft Plus offers subscribers 10% discount on in-game purchases as well, if you have this service.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so Valhalla came out November 10, 2020. So Valhalla was a release for the new consoles.
It just seems like yesterday Valhalla came out.
It does seem like it was just yesterday that I played that same Assassin's Creed game the 50th time. I don't know. It's a nonsensical price point. Their library, even if you like those games and you don't own them, like Nick said, they're always on sale. You could probably buy half of that list for $100. So do the math. But
if you really want them.
Yeah. But hey, those are opinions. I mean, Nick and I, between both of us, probably own 75% of them, and only the good ones. So I own Battleship and Boggle. What else do you need on that list? I mean, really?
And Uno. Don't forget Uno.
Don't forget Uno.
Can't forget Uno. Just don't, even though we own them, don't get the service for Watch Dogs.
No. Watch Dogs should be put down.
All of them.
All the Watch Dogs. Put them down like a bunch of strays.
I'm surprised they still made a third one. If they make a fourth one, I'm going to lose my mind.
I about shit an egg roll when they made that third one. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, you had to have a triple turd. I mean, that was ridiculous. So, and then they made it worse. How do you do that?
I don't know. They tried to do third time's a charm, but the first two charms didn't work out. Neither did the third. It's like, you just forget about that series. You're trying with that series, and you tried 3 times, and that series sucked all 3 times. So it's like, just give it up on that one.
Yeah.
But anywho, if you're a Ubisoft fan and you don't own any of these Ubisoft games, then maybe that might be beneficial for you to sign up for the subscription. I think the subscription is a little too high. I don't think it's a little too high. I think it's very much high. So
it's
I don't think it's
Snoop Dogg high.
It's very high. It's not worth it, in my opinion. But again, like Shane said, that's our opinions. You do what you want. If you want to get it, hey, more power to you. And if you like Watch Dogs, more power to you.
And if you like watching these dogs.
Do you have anything else you want to say, Shane, besides that?
No, sir.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Let us know down in the comments below. What do you think? Are you excited about Ubisoft Connect on Xbox? And if so, have you signed up? And if so, what are you playing on there? Not everything on there is garbage. Ubisoft does make some good games sometimes. So let us know what you're playing on Ubisoft Plus if you've signed up for the service, or if you think the service is too high and not worth it. Let us know down in the comments below. Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit the bell notifications. Stay up to date with new videos that we do all the time. We'll see you next time.
See ya.